Our next individual in the athlete category is Nathan Giesbrecht. Nathan started playing softball at the age of 7 and played all of his minor ball with the Landmark program that his father had helped organize. It did not take long for Nathan to become skilled at the game. In 1987, as a bantam-age player, he was on a team that won bronze at the Western Canadian Championship and was voted top player in Manitoba for that age group. In 1989, he was on the Manitoba team that won bronze at the Canada Games and was the top batter for Manitoba. In 1992, he was on the Landmark team that won the Junior Men's Provincials and represented Manitoba at Junior Nationals. And in 1994, he was on the Manitoba Alliance team that won a silver at the Junior Men's National Championships. While he was playing junior fastball, he was also playing in senior leagues. From 1990 to 2008, he played with the Landmark Knights, the Manitoba Alliance, the Manitoba Red Dogs, the Vipers, and the Kegel Black Knights. These teams played in the Hanover Fastball League, the Winnipeg Men's League, and in both the ISC Travel and the NAFA Leagues and tournaments. A list of his personal awards includes being a NAFA All-World selection on 3 occasions and being inducted into the NAFA Hall of Fame in 2018. Another great indication of his talent and dedication was that his name was on the list of the Canadian National Team Player Pool from 1997 to 1999. In addition to being a great player, Nathan coached in the Landmark Minor Girls Softball program from 2016 to 2022 and coached in the Eastman Wildcats AAA softball program from 2017 to 2020. He continues to serve on the Landmark Minor Softball Board. Please welcome Nathan Giesbrecht into the Softball Hall of Fame as an athlete.
I'm not going to have a problem reading this because my wife printed it in the biggest print possible. So don't be scared about the amount of pages that are here. Thank you. I'm very honored to be here. I've got many friends, family, teammates, and coaches that made this possible, and I'm sorry if I leave anybody out. Thank you to Adrian Brown for nominating me for this honor. Thank you to the committee and the Manitoba Softball Hall of Fame for selecting me and putting this evening on. And congratulations to all the deserving inductees here tonight. Thank you to my dad, Fran, who instilled a love of fast pitch in me from birth. My parents took my brother and I to my dad's games as soon as we were able, and we would play our own games on the sidelines and always looked forward to being allowed on the field after the game to run the bases. The passion began there. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for all your support. My brother Rob and I spent most of our warm weather hours playing backyard baseball games, giving us a huge amount of practice for our future ball careers. It was a great way to grow up, and I think a key to our success. Thanks, Rob. When I was young, there weren't many sports programs in our community, summertime sports programs. My dad, together with Bernie Neufeld and later John Peters, started a boys' softball program. It was so much fun that everybody in town wanted to play, and soon we had many teams for many ages. They created an amazing softball community, and that still continues with the girls' program today. A lot of great players have come out of Landmark thanks to their coaching, and those players that they coached have coached the next generation, and so on. Thank you, Dad, for doing that, and congratulations on your well-deserved Softball Hall of Fame induction. You have a wonderful legacy in Landmark. I'd also like to thank some of the people who gave me opportunities to keep playing. John Kegel, John Peters, just to name a couple, who put in a lot of time, effort, and money into building junior and senior teams, which not only gave me a place to play the game I love, but for creating teams that felt like family. It was a huge part of why we were successful, and many of those teammates are friends for life. And finally, thank you to my wife, Bridget, and my kids for supporting me and making it possible to keep playing after we started our family. For many years, with our 4 kids still at a very young age, I spent most summer weekends traveling to tournaments while Bridget was home with our family. Or when possible, we made the road trips as a family and camped or stayed in some pretty cheap motels. The Highlander in Eau Claire comes to mind. My parents would often be there to support us, and my kids have some great memories from those trips, but it certainly wasn't easy for Bridget. Thank you, Bridget, for your sacrifices. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Thanks again to everyone who helped me along the way in my softball career. It's a great honor to be recognized. Thank you.